Speaker, my question is to the Minister for Skills, TAFE and Tertiary Education in his capacity representing the Minister for Education and Early Learning. Can the Minister please update the House on the Minns Labor government's record investment in new schools and upgrades, ensuring families have access to world-class public education?
Minister.
Mr Speaker, I do thank the member for Leppington for his question. What a great question again from our side of the House to highlight the work we've done all this year in actually delivering for the people of New South Wales and how different that is. I mean, today it is close to Christmas, but today's question time grab bag from the opposition felt like they didn't know what they were unwrapping when they got up on those questions. So they really were all over the place. Mr Speaker, the member for Leppington, though, has had a first-hand view of the way that these developments in schools are going on in his area, where we're delivering a new high school at Leppington. And I understand the concrete pour has just got underway for the main part of the building. So fantastic work there. At Emerald Hills, we're building a new primary school with a public preschool. And I understand there's a community information session planned for that in a couple of weeks' time. So that's part of the biggest school infrastructure program in New South Wales history, a record $9 billion, $400 million more than when the former government left office. And I stress that we are actually delivering on these projects. In a number of the answers you've heard today, we've already heard about the number of projects that the opposition announced, turned a sod on but didn't get underway, and education is no different. They thought they'd just put out a media release or some lines and that somehow the school would just miraculously appear. But, Mr Speaker, through the leadership of the Deputy Premier, we've reformed schools infrastructure in New South Wales. The Planning Minister has reformed the planning system and the government's cut red tape to get a record 230 new schools, public preschools or upgrades are either in construction or about to commence. That's 39 new schools, including the first high school in the Hills since Labor was last in government. And the difference between our government and those opposite can be summed up by the $230 million upgrade at Carlingford West Public School and Cumberland High School. This was something promised back in 2018 in the seat of Epping, and I'm disappointed the member for Epping's not here today because I have welcomed her this year to the Second Generations Politicians Club, of which I and some others around are members. But I have to say, I'd be very embarrassed if the work was only just starting on something that my dad had announced when he was member. But 5 years on from that, thankfully, the Minns government was elected and we got that project moving, and we've now delivered the $230 million upgrade, replacing 130 ageing demountables with permanent classrooms. Most of those demountables put there by the opposition. Now, I do wish that we could give the Liberals credit for that, but if we had, those would have been there years ago. Now, 2 weeks ago, Cabinet was out at Camden, where the Premier and Acting Minister visited Gledswood Hills and Gregory Hills. Yes. And this was a community who had to beg the Minister for schools. Yes. The member for Camden will tell you the lengths the parents had to go to. There is literally.
Member for Leppington. He missed it. Yeah. So, no, fair cop. The member for Leppington missed the jump, and